Hello, welcome to another background noise commentary. I'm your host JonNario, and today it is going to be another Trove Idea video that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to, throw it out there to everyone in the community, and if they feel that this is going to be a good idea or not. If you feel that this is going to be a good idea, if you want to share it around, go ahead, you'll feel free to do so. Now, today I will be talking about an idea that is going to help out all of the players to actually reach out max mastery. Since I've recently pretty much maxed out my mastery in doing my last two badges, the Rampage and the Dreadnought, Ultra Dreadnought badge, I realized how much time does it take to actually max out your mastery. And not only that, the dedication to get all of the items, and not only that, the dedication to keep playing the game over and over again without even quitting. I know it sounds like I'm flexing, oh my god, the big freak right here just having all the items in the game, but it pretty much goes to show, if you quit for at least a couple of months, you might miss out on event exclusive items. For example, this last week that just happened, it was an event. If you miss all of those items from the event, you're pretty much screwed. And yeah, this is going to be the topic of today's video. And I understand that everyone are freaks that can stay in the game for multiple years without taking breaks, like myself. And I know a couple of people that are maxed out on everything, but they're missing like 2 store packs that only appear during events, and I kind of feel for them because they also are mastery farmers like myself, and they just want to max out in PR and mastery. And this is where the new item that is going to be called event or store coins. Pretty much store coins. Yes, I'm very creative with the names. Anyways, these coins will allow you to get all of the items from previous event, store items that are behind paywalls like the square necessities items like the wings, the allies, and the mount, the items that you can get from, I believe, the Mega Menagerie pack, all of those packs that you can only get it from the store, or items that you can only get it through a specific event. Those items are going to be from this store coins, or whatever you want to call them. And like I mentioned, the Square Necessities pack, it was a pack that until very recently was missing, because it cannot be gotten with credits, it can only be gotten with dollar pack, and yeah, it was a big pain in the you know what. Anyway, I feel that these coins will work better if there are credits. I know, kind of pay to win, but hey, you can get a limited time item anytime, and free-to-play players can grind them and buy them with credit pouches, so that's going to make the credit pouches more valuable, even more so that they are. This will make all players to have a chance to max out in everything, so I feel that even though it's going to make it a little bit more pay to win, this is just going to make free-to-play players benefit a lot more than pay-to-win players. And it's going to be pretty much all players can benefit like crazy, because pay-to-win players can have a chance to sell more credit pouches. Free-to-play players can buy credit pouches in the player market to get all of the items that they're missing from the store. And also, a lot of people might be typing, this is going to make pay to win more pay to win than before. This game is already pay to win. I don't have a video regarding talking about pay to win, but just going to be a quick disclaimer, I don't feel that pay to win is that big of a deal. Pay to win players are pretty much what makes this game alive, what makes this game being alive over and over again. And it's not that big of a deal, because in Trove, or pretty much any free-to-play MMORPG, you either spend time into the game or you spend money. And honestly speaking, this is just going to cut down the time, and if you want to spend money, you have an option. And also, some people might be thinking that this is going to be useless because the Trove Mastery cap is at 500 if you want only stats, which is very true. And honestly, I fully understand if you think like this, but I feel that making these items attainable, even if it is only via credits, is going to make better for everyone who are missing exclusive costume like the Trophy Defender, the costume that you're seeing in the background, which is the Vanguardian, and also the costume that you might even see, which is the Shadow Hunter costume for the Nutcracker. And honestly speaking, that's going to make it better for those people that want that specific costume. The Mermaid costume, which is another costume that a lot of people ask me till this day how to get it, which is only for exclusive to Halloween. And for example, you also, let's say you wanted the Monarch mount, the Heckbug Monarch mount, which is from Valentine's Day, from this year's Valentine's event. And honestly speaking, this is just going to make those items attainable no matter what. Maybe you're missing a couple of items to get a new mastery milestone. Maybe you want to get yourself total mastery 700. You have an option to actually just buy credit pouches, get yourself all of those items that you're missing from the store, and there you go. You can also see what are the items that you're missing, similar to the chaotic crafting table. They can easily just use the radiant dayspring for this one. They can easily just have a lot of categories just talking about items from store, items from event store items, yada yada yada. They can easily just play around with that and stuff like this. This can have a chance to max out like mastery on everyone. Every single player can have a chance to actually max out in mastery, and this, I feel this is just going to be really good. Adding this item, I will say 250 credits per coin, it will be the best. Allies could easily just cost 1 coin, which is 1 credit. Pouch mounts 2 coins, gliding mounts, special mounts like 3 coins, costumes should be 5, and yeah, they can easily just play around with that. Don't make it too expensive, don't make it too cheap. Just keep a healthy balance between the two, because you actually have an option to either spend real life money or just spend time inside the game. You have 2 options instead of just spending either exclusive real life money, or just have to wait until a specific event to actually get that specific item. I really don't feel that that's not fair for newer players, for players who are just returning players that were maxed out in mastery and just coming back into the game and just trying to get all of the items. I don't feel that's fair for all of those. I know Luxon is kind of a solution, but I don't think Luxon is a great solution, because first of all, it costs dragon coins, which not a lot of people still to this day have problems with dragon coins. It is, most of the items are tradable, but not only that, Luxon appears with only 4 items for the most part. I know it's 8 items, but for the most part, you're going to see Luxon with either 4 to 5 items that are going to be random from those exclusive items. And they're going to be also tradable, and they're going to be for dragon coins. Newer players are not going to have that specific amount of dragon coins, because for the most part, they're just grinding dragon coins for dragons. And also, not only that, Luxon only appears every 2 Fridays. So every 2 Fridays, that's where Luxon will spawn. And yeah, that's not particularly a good thing. Like every 2 for a chance to actually get an item that you're missing. Let's just say you're missing like 2 or 3 event items and 1 daily login token item. You're pretty much screwed at that point. You have to pray to Lord Almighty to actually get yourself like the item from Luxon. And honestly, that is going to make those items more attainable. I know that some items will lose exclusivity, but you have to keep in mind those items do grant mastery points. If they don't grant mastery points, that won't be that big of a deal. But you have to keep in mind also, exclusive item, people don't even care about it. People just want items to either A, look cool, or B, just want mastery. And you have to keep in mind also, this is not going to make the pack useless, because the pack is just going to be an alternative way to getting them. Let's just, for example, you want the Trove Defender costume. You either have to spend, let's just say 5 coins, which is 1,250 credits, or wait until Halloween to spend 1,500 credits and get not only the Night Trove Defender, but also get a lot of the new allies, get the mermaid costume, so on and so forth. So you have options, you have different options. Because trust me, imagine waiting for the Snowfest store packs when it's February. Snowfest is an Christmas event. Imagine you wanted the Nutcracker costume. That's not fun. That's actually not fair for everyone. There's a lot of limited time store items, and considering that in the Sunfest event of this year of 2020, some people have said that there's going to be 3 new packs, which is just ridiculous. And 3 new packs at 3,000 credits, barely anyone is going to get all of them. So yeah, and considering that, not only that, that's going to be where the Dell's update is going to launch on console, so people are going to spend flux like crazy, just buying all of the store packs, like the new store pack for the Geo Wallet, Nitro like crazy. People are just going to spend flux like left and right. It's just going to be unreal. And honestly, this is just going to cut down on the waiting time, because for the most part you have to wait for a specific item that actually grants mastery in order to catch up with the other older players, which is not fair. If it didn't grant mastery point, then that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But since it does grant mastery points, then this is just going to be much better. I know a lot of people might going to be thinking, well, that's the point of the Trove Mastery 500 cap, even though Trove Mastery 500 cap was that the point, but at the same time, some people want certain store items because they look cool. For example, I really wanted the Trophy Defender costume. I had to wait 1 year to actually get the Trophy Defender costume because the console version it launched in December 2016, so I had to wait all the way until October of 2017 to actually get that costume, which for those who don't know, it is still my favorite Knight costume. It is the logo of the channel, yada yada yada. And yeah, I don't want anyone to feel that way, like they want that exclusive costume and they want that specific costume. They can have it, they have a chance to actually get it instead of waiting until a specific event or something. Anyways, let me know what you think on all of this in the comment section down below. Again, this is just an idea. It is pretty much an idea that I had this at the same time, this Flux merchant idea. I talked about it multiple times on stream, but I wanted to make a dedicated video about it. Do you think this is going to be a good or a bad idea? Let me know in the comments below. Also, this is just going to be an idea that's going to help out all other players. Pay-to-win players are going to sell more credit pouches. Free-to-play players can get every single item, and newer players can actually have a chance of actually getting all of the items instead of just waiting for them. And also, returning players actually have a chance of getting all of the previously items that they just missed from the previous event, for example. And yeah, anyways, try not to be rude in the comment section down below, and if you have some more ideas, just let me know in the comments below. This is just an idea thrown by one person on the internet over Trove. And yeah, so anywho, thank you once again for watching. Leave a like if you want to help this channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. That is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below.